Let me show you some simple tips and tricks for Samsung Galaxy A27. The first thing that I want to show you is the magic eraser. If you go to gallery and if you try to remove something from your photos, whether it is people or objects or anything, you can just go to the photo editor. So you can open the photo and tap on this pen icon at the bottom of the screen. Then over here we can switch to these circles that we have here, and we can find the object eraser straight away. Now just wait a couple of seconds, you might even get some suggestions of anything that you might want to remove, and then you can just select the area that should be removed, whatever it is. And if the editor detects an object, then there we go, it snaps to it, and we can tap on erase in order to try to get rid of it. And in some cases there might be something left after removing the object, but you can still select that area. And you can try to keep improving the photo, so you can try to erase those spots as well. It still looks quite bad, but of course we can just keep going and going and going until it actually looks satisfying. There we go, I think it looks pretty okay now, so we can just tap on done, and of course we can save our photo. There we go. Now, besides that, we of course have Circle to Search, which allows you to search for pretty much anything that you can see currently on your screen in Google, so you can use it as a reference. And let's say I'm gonna open the Google app over here to let me help. And in order to activate Circle to Search, you just have to press and hold your finger on the home button or the navigation bar, depending on the style of navigation that you use. And there we go, after a second or two you should be able to activate this overlay. And now we can draw a shape around the subject that you want to look for in Google. This selected area is going to be used as a reference in Google. And then you can try to get some visual matches. Maybe you can get some even AI overview over here. You can also switch to the exact matches category to visual matches. And maybe you can try to get more information about this image. And of course, in case something is selected incorrectly, you can still adjust it. You can grab by these corners and you can slightly adjust it, of course. And you can also just tap on a thing that you want to look for as well. This works too. And in the case of text, you can even tap on the text in order to, for example, search for something straight away in Google. And there we go. But besides that, Circle to Search allows you to translate your screen. So if you tap on this translate button, here we should be able to, the Google Circle to Search can detect the language that is currently used on your screen. And then you can choose the target language that you are supposed to, or the app is supposed to translate to. So there we go, we can easily translate foreign languages into your language so you can understand what you have opened, what you have on your screen. And besides that, you can enable scrolling. So if you tap on this hand icon over here, then now you have the scrolling enabled, so you can keep scrolling down, and if you wait just a couple of seconds, then the screen is going to translate straight away. So there we go, this is how it looks like. Very cool and very useful feature that allows you to understand what is written in a foreign language. You can use it pretty much at any point while using your phone, so it can be very useful to, of course, utilize it in case you need to get more information about something that you can see on the screen, or in case you need to simply Google something based on the information that you have on the screen. Now, another thing that I want to show you is the combination of the notification tray and quick settings panel. So of course, by default, if you swipe down on the left side, then we have notification tray. If you swipe down on the right side, we have the quick settings panel, and of course you can swipe between these things, between these panels. But what you can also do is you can revert the style to this more classic one that was available previously on some older Galaxy smartphones. So if you tap on this pen icon over here, you can go to panel settings, and then you can switch from separate to together. And then if you open the notification tray, then you have access to a couple of shortcuts over here, like a couple of buttons, which you can also customize if you go back to the panel settings over there. And in that case, if you want to open the quick settings panel, you have to swipe down again on the notification tray. So there we go, we have this more of a classic style, so you can revert to that if in case you don't really like separated panels. Another thing that is worth doing is if you go to settings and open notifications over here, then you should be able to go to the lock screen. And here we can choose the notification style, which is something that I think people who have used Galaxy smartphones in the past might appreciate this option, because now by default the notification style is set to icons. So if you go to the lock screen, you will not see notifications in the middle of the screen, and you can switch to cards in order to have them back in the middle of the lock screen. Some people prefer to see all notifications straight away if you open the lock screen. If you are one of those people, then of course you can switch the notification style to cards, and you can easily see the all notifications that you have waiting for you. Other than that, what you can also do is, let's actually go back to notifications, because over here you can also go to notification pop-up style. And if you have the brief option selected, then you can go to add lightning effect. And here we can choose an effect that should be used when you receive a notification. So we have like hearts and fireworks, eclipse, and so on and so forth. And we also have echo, which are like these lines on both sides of the phone. You can also change the color for these lines if you want to. You can easily switch. And we also have advanced option, which allows you to adjust the transparency and duration of these effects. Now, what is also quite cool about this is that you can you can make changes for that lighting effect based on the keyword of the notification. So if you go here, if you type any keyword, let's say I'm gonna type message. Of course, this is just an example. You probably want to write something different, something that will match the content. And then you should be able to use this plus button, and then you can change the color to something different. And there we go. So you can make probably lots of different adjustments over here. You can add a bunch of different apps or notifications that should be displayed in a slightly different way. Other than that, what is also worth doing is you can go to device care over here. And if you open the device care, then you can go to memory in here. And after a couple of seconds, you should be able to find the RAM Plus, which is the RAM boost, essentially. And here you should be able to choose, for example, 8 GB. By default, it seems that 4 GB is selected, but you can choose 8 GB and then restart your phone in order to have more RAM on your phone. And there we go. And actually, there is one more thing that I want to show you. So if you go to the app drawer, on Samsung Galaxy smartphones, of course, the app drawer has pages, and you can switch between these pages, and you can organize these pages however you want to. You can place apps almost however you want to. They don't have to be in an alphabetical order. However, if you prefer just one page and you prefer scrolling up and down, then in that case, you can tap on these 3 dots in the upper right corner and go to sort. And then you want to switch to alphabetical order. And now we have just one page, and you can swipe up and down just like in a typical classic Android app drawer. And the list is alphabetical, so if you prefer it that way, then there we go. It is definitely possible to do so. In case you change your mind, you can easily switch back to the custom order. That is not a problem, and no changes are made in the meantime. Alright, so now I think that's pretty much it. Leave a like and subscribe.